Right, hopefully this will find people. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hello everybody, I hope you can find me. So we're having fun tonight. We're having a lot of fun. I'm here. I'm not Chelsea, as you may have guessed. Hi Maria, hi Michelle, hi Claire, hi Hester. Thanks. I love the shirt, Hester. I felt like I'd be summery today because it's sunny. Hi Louise, hello. Hi Lorna. Hopefully we'll see Chelsea. Thank you, thank you. I do love this shirt as well. It's an amazing shirt. It's my favourite shirt of the moment. Hi Chloe, you're a first timer. Welcome. Welcome to the mad world of essential scents and our live reveal. Hi Aline. Thanks Louise. I do feel like I look really cute. Thanks. Thanks so much. Thank you. Hi Rhonda. Hello everybody. Hi Carl. Hi Deborah. I'm going to wait for more people to come. We had about 50 people, so I want to get back up to that to know at least that most of you have found me. Matching watch, thank you. Yes, well, matchy. Cool shirt, thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to talk about my shirt. That's what I'm going to talk about today. I will take questions on the shirt now if anyone has any questions. Hi, Nick. Hi, Melanie. Good evening. I hope you've all got a drink. I think Chelsea may have gone to refill her wine. Deservedly so. Hi, Carl. Carl with a K. Hi, Aggie. Oh, I've had a bottle fall over. Hello, everybody. Hi, how you doing? How's your week going? You enjoying the sun? Enjoying our slow crawl out of lockdown? We're almost there. Almost there. Hi, Mia. Hi, Synthesia. Hi, Lucy and Lola. Hello. We're at 41. I'm hoping everybody can find us. If not, hopefully, I don't know if someone could post in the group maybe to say that we're just live in the group and not the event. That might be helpful. What have you missed? Hi, Judy. You've not missed much. Mostly me talking about my shirt and how amazing it is. So you've not missed anything really of substance. Hi, Alison. First time. So glad to have you here. Excited to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Hi, Carol. This will just be a 3-hour video of me saying hello to everybody. I hope you enjoy. Hello, Valerie. Good evening, everybody. We're at 50 now. I think Chelsea might be double filling her wine now. Hello, George. My shirt fits with fragrance D. I think it does. I agree. Very tropical. Thanks, Carol. It is a very nice shirt. Thanks. I'm not going to tell you any of you where it came from. It came from Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Did you all find this okay? Was it quite easy to find coming back to it? Everyone seems to be finding it. We're at 57 now, so I'm not panicking so much. Hi, Liz. Hi, Aisha. Hi, Monica. It's lovely. There's lots of names I don't necessarily recognise, which is nice. We've got lots of new people this time around. Oh, hi, Bethan. That was very nice of Claire to gift you a box. Citrus Boy. That's me. That's my nickname. People just call me that. Citrus Boy. I get called a lot worse than that. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Let people join. I've got a drink today. I'm just going for a Coke Zero because it's hot and I need something fizzy. Okay, Rebecca's saying it's a little bit tricky. It had to help her mum. Okay. Charlotte's here. Hi, Charlotte. Joel's here. Hi. Oh, I've got a bug on my glasses. Dagmara, hi. Indre, did I say that right? Indre, new here, welcome. Tatiana, hello. Jessica, hello. Hi. Wow, we've got lots of people today. Who is ready for a reveal? We've started again, Joel. We're here. We decided just to go live outside of the event because it was causing some chaos. Yes, I'm glad you sniffed me out too, Amy. I'm glad you found me. Yes, Sean, this is a new shirt. I went for a new one. Ah, Chelsea is here. I think. I've accepted it. It says adding. Oh, still says adding. Debbie, am I feeling better? I feel a lot better. I'm still a bit chesty, actually, but I'm feeling a lot better. Not as snotty and horrible as I was last time. Chelsea, if you're there, it's saying adding, so I'm adding you. It's just flashing at me. So hopefully that's a little bit further than we've got before. Everyone's ready, so ready. Can't wait to find out what A is. I think A, yeah, everyone seems to love A. I'm a fan of A, actually. I quite like A. Although I think my favourite from this first half is probably B. Thanks, Katie. It is a lovely shirt. You are correct. Kendall saying, come on, sis. Yeah, we want you, Chelsea. Where are you? It just says adding, Charles. I don't know what's going on there. Thanks, Susie. It is a bloody amazing shirt. I love it. And my ego is going to be huge. Susie thinks she knows what A is. Okay, Chelsea, it said connection failed. Let me try again. I usually didn't like B as much. B was a bit more divisive, I think. Yeah, I'm keeping this going, Christabel, because I think we need to keep extra chats to make up for me rushing a little bit last time. Although I did come downstairs after last time and Nigel looked at me and went, you still did an hour? I was like, yes, I know. Okay, we're going ahead without Chelsea, which makes me sad because I wanted to spend time chatting with Chelsea. But we're going to go ahead without. You're here, Maddie? Yes, you're here. Louise loved A. What's my tattoo? Which this one? Wait, hold on. Is it this one? It is a character from a video game called Kingdom Hearts, and he's like a dude called Sora, and he wears a little crown. But I think I need to get the crown touched up because it's gold and it's not very clear anymore. Anyone else frozen? No, it's very hot out actually, Carl. But hopefully no frozen. People can see me. You didn't miss much, Maddie. You missed nothing other than people complimenting my shirt, which I will encourage more of as we go. If A isn't the new Toy 2 bubblegum, I'll be surprised. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to hop into it now because we're at 77 and I've done a lot of talking about my shirt. Okay, some bold guesses for A. Fabulous. Okay, let's get started. So, for those of you who are new, excuse me, this is the first reveal. Essential Scents is our blind fragrance trial. You've been receiving your box, I hope, and trying all of the fragrances and filling out your cards to give us what your thoughts are. We like to do these blind trials because they really give us an opportunity to put fragrances under your nose that you may not otherwise get a chance to smell, and you can also learn about the fragrances, the fragrance families, and just lots of different things and how to talk about fragrance. It's quite fun. So yes, that's what we like to do here. We've loved your interactions. We're having some problems. So I froze and had to open a new window. I keep missing the comments too. I can see numbers going on, but I can't see the comments appearing. Am I the only one who doesn't get comments refreshed automatically? Oh. Some issues with comments. Oh, okay. So I can see comments fine. It's all just refreshing as I go. So they're just coming up fine for me. Can you all still see and hear me? Some people are saying it's fine. Tonight is not the night. Louisa's comments aren't appearing for her. Oh dear. Okay, so some people can see comments and some people can't see comments. If you can't see comments, I would suggest that you just go out and join again. I think that's probably the best thing to do. I think that's probably the best thing to do. I'm going to carry on. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's fine. People are commenting, so it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Nikki can see and hear. That's good. Okay, I'm going to carry on. So this is an interesting, exciting new box because it is all about newness. So we have picked some of our favourite 2021 launches so far, and we have put them in this box, and it's a lovely mixture of things, I think. This is obviously the theme for this month. Next month we're looking at solar perfumes. I'm really excited about that because that's a really interesting concept, and perhaps not an official fragrance family, but it's definitely a style and a genre. So we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to be giving away, as always, 5 July solar boxes to the best comments or questions. So Louise is saying if you refresh then it works, coming out and joining again doesn't. Okay, I think we're all right. I think we're okay. Let's just carry on. We need to push forward, otherwise this is going to be somewhat painful. Okay, good. It's working. Let's just go with that. So this box celebrates some of our favorite 2021 launches so far. Obviously, the year hasn't ended, and I'm sure we'll revisit this theme at some point. What I like about this box is it's a really nice mixture of mainstream and niche fragrances. What do we mean by mainstream and niche? Well, mainstream, I think, is stuff you can just go and get in your department store, stuff that is very easily accessible. It's by your designer brands. It's probably a little bit more accessible price point wise. And niche is, well, niche is difficult to define. Niche used to be all about distribution. So if you could only get a fragrance or a brand at a certain number of shops or a small number of doors, as they would say it, that would be niche because it's not as accessible. But niche has really exploded. Niche perfume you can get in John Lewis now, you know. So I think it's kind of, when we talk about niche, we tend to talk about more conceptual perfumes, probably at a slightly higher price point, that give us something a little bit more daring and challenging that we wouldn't see in the mainstream. I think that's probably a good summary. I did do an article on what is niche, I think, recently. I think I did. I definitely did that for Escentual a while ago, recently, at some point. If you go to the Escentual blog and just type in niche, you'll probably find something that I wrote about it. So this first half, A to D, is the more mainstream half, which I don't think will be a surprise to anybody. Pugsy's having a paddy in the kitchen, you can hear there. Pugsy's upset because he can't see the comments. So the first half is all mainstream, and the second half, I would say, is mostly niche. So we split it down the middle, because I think that gives kind of a really interesting blend of stuff. Hold on. There we go. We've picked fragrances that show us lots of different things. Things that have got sort of weird, wonderful, easy, fun stuff. So it's a real variety of stuff. And I'm going to change tack a little bit with this live. Normally, I would talk you through, you know, why we picked a fragrance, what it's a good example of. Because this is all new stuff, we picked it because it was new and it was good. So the reason for picking all of them was kind of the same. So I'm going to just give you a few hints as to what the fragrances are, instead of sort of talking a little bit in detail about why we picked them, to see if you can guess further. So should we just jump right in? Who's ready? Who's ready to find out what fragrance A is? Yes, Maddie. Fragrance, I wouldn't say H is super expensive, but it is a niche one. What's this about? A lot of fragrances calling themselves solo or with solo chords now. I'll send you an article I wrote about them, Hester. Yes, always happy to read a Susie article. Solo fragrances, I don't want to talk about too much this month because that's next month. But they are fragrances that are radiant and glowing, and they seem to be about light and the sun and solarness. There you go. Okay, we're ready. We're double ready. Come on. We're eking this out, aren't we? Okay, let's go for A. Let's go for A. What do we think of fragrance A? I think A was kind of popular. I'm going to get my my box and get my sample A. I'm going to give it a spritz. I can't remember where I put my tester strips. I put them down here. Christabel was born ready. That's what we want. So this is fragrance A. So if you've got it with you, let's have a spritz. On the pointy end of the blotter. Nothing annoys me more than when I go into a shop and they don't spray the pointy end. I'm like, who showed you how to spray on blotters? Spray the pointy end. Okay, fragrance A. What do we think? A is very sweet. Facts have been spoken. Okay, some guesses. There's some guesses in there, I can see. A is way too sweet. Aisha loved A. Alison thought it was too sweet. Alison doesn't think it's the new Angel Flanker. Carol says wonderful. Sweet, definite Delina vibes. I saw a lot of Delina comments, actually. And when I first smelled this fragrance, I didn't think Delina, but now people say it. I get it. It's that kind of, it's got a milkiness to it, hasn't it? The same way that Delina has. Hester's been using the wrong end of the blotter. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hester. We're going to have to kick you out of the group. It's really sad because I like your comment. I'm joking, of course. Of course, it's okay. People teach you wrong. It's fine. Susie says it's very juicy, mandarin, but also something honeydew melon. Aquatic. Yeah, there's a lot of wateryness, isn't there? Something sharp. Louis said it was super grown up. Hints of vanilla and white musk. I loved it. Ooh, Libra, syrupy, sweet, fruity. Okay, so we picked A because it is a big blockbuster launch from a mainstream designer house that is very well executed. I also think, personally, I'm not a massive fan of the brand for their fragrances, but I think it's the best thing that they've done today. And I have worn it a lot over the last couple of weeks preparing for this and have really enjoyed it. It's a fun, fruity floral that feels a bit more grown up and elevated. There's lots of glamour and lots of sparkle. I just think it's fun. I think it's a fun fragrance. So I'm going to give you some hints about this fragrance. Okay. These are really corny. Okay. You should choose a fancy pair of shoes to wear with this. Yes, you should choose them. And one of the keynotes is an unusual floral, which is the red spider lily. And I think a lot of you are going to want it. Oh, Chelsea says it's worked out. She let me back now. Like, join, Chelsea, if you can join. Okay, so let's look at comments then. Carl said he got Delina vibes from A, and this was Carl T, I think. Louis said A was like something a grown-up would wear, saying that it turns into a lovely white musk after a few hours and feels like a classic Dior. Very fancy. Tolu called it a very summery fragrance and said it felt like being in a flower field, and said if it was a celebrity it would be Halle Berry. Ebanola said it was maybe a white floral and wondered whether it was a tuberose or a jasmine. And Hester mentioned fruit, vanilla sugar, soap, and a touch of rose jam. She said it was pleasant, but not roll your eyes in the back of your head amazing. And we always do try to look for that roll your eyes in the back of your head amazing. She said it was perhaps a little bit too girly for her. So I'm seeing if we can add Chelsea. Yeah, she's coming. So I smell this and I get like peach blinis. I get fizzy, bubbly, sweet fleshiness. It's creamy white flowers. It's soft, supple vanilla, sweet but not overly so. I don't find it too sweet because I think it's got that freshness, that sparklingness, that wateryness. And it has a warm amber base. It's quite resinous. And I find it goes a little bit dry and woody in the base, which I like because it stops it from being too sweet, too gourmand. And you'd wear this on a night out, definitely. You'd have a sparkly sequins dress, killer shoes, uselessly small clutch bag that you can't put anything in, a bottle of pink bubbles in the other hand, possibly Lambrini, but no judgment. And you would neck that straight from the bottle, obviously. That's what I get from this fragrance. Debbie Wigmore would like to give you a box for typing the words sexy, musky Ribena. Those are 3 words that should go together. So congratulations, you get a box. Well done. Just message Escentual and they will sort that out for you. So, okay, lots of people guessing now. I think people might know what it is. They might know what it is. Okay. So this fragrance is Chelsea. It's not letting me let you back for some reason. It just says connection failed, and it's making me sad. It is I Want Chew. So I Want, instead of you, they've called it Chew, as in Jimmy Choo, by Jimmy Choo. Look at that. It's cute. I love the bottle. So this is fun. This is a fun, fruity fragrance. That's what I'm getting from this. I like it because it's just so sparkly. I feel like it's probably one of the nicest sweet fruity florals because I just feel like it's got that nice like refined glamour to it. It's nicely done. It's not too heavy. So there you go. A few of you guessed it. It's got a cute bottle. This is an eau de parfum. It came out this year, obviously, because it's a 2021 box. I couldn't find out who the perfumer was. I'm sure, because I did go to the Zoom launch for this. I'm sure I remember the perfumer being there, but I just can't remember if they were. It's terrible of me. And this is £38, £25 for 48 pounds 25 pence for a 40 ml eau de parfum. Okay, that's I Want You. It's a cute bottle, huh? It's a giggle in a bottle. Susie, I agree. It is very giggly. It was Irresistible by Guerlain. Or Givenchy. The Givenchy is Irresistible. Yeah, I get that. So there you go. That's A. The one that you all, I think, categorically loved a lot more. It's just a more glamorous, elevated fragrance for Jimmy Choo, I think. They've tried not to make it too sweet. I think it's very easy to wear. It has a fun party vibe. So if this was a pop song, what pop song would it be? That's what I want to know from you. Please to be answering that question. Judith, the bottle is gorgeous, but the name is awful. We can't have everything, can we, Judith? Alison says she would never have bought the tube, but now I'm in there. Maddie likes it because it smells like YSL baby doll. Maria saying tried it in winter, it's completely different on skin now, and the heat changes things. Absolutely, the warmer your skin is, the more the fragrance is gonna wear differently. It's nice. I like this. It's fun. Doesn't have a lid. The little ball is the sprayer. Just let you know. Yeah, Guerlain and Givenchy are easy to mix up. Don't worry about it. So we've got two Britney songs immediately. Alison says Saturday Night by Wigfield. I mean, that's a blast from the past. My sister, fun fact, had Wigfield's first album on tape. And when we went on holiday to France, she was listening to it on the beach and it got sand in the cassette and it ruined her tape and she cried all day. She loved that I tell you that story. Locomotion by Kylie, Something by Selena Gomez, Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. Yeah, it's got that vibe. I'm a Slave for You, yeah. Not I Want You Back, maybe? No? 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 No, sounds a bit too Chewbacca, isn't it? Katy Perry before Russell Brand. We're getting lots of Britney. I guess it's got that kind of fun, fruity vibe. Saturday Night by Wigfield. A lot of Wigfield comments. I think you guys are missing 90s pop. Holiday by Madonna. Very fun. Like that. Okay, so that is A. Jimmy Choo. I Want You. Jimmy Choo. Chelsea wants to know, what celebrities did everybody write on their cards for this one? Yeah, my sister, I don't think she's ever got over the Wigfield trauma. Okay, Carl says Ariana Grande. Yeah, it's kind of cute and sweet. I'm getting ready for B now, guys. One of the Kardashians. There's more than one? You mean they're not all the same? Juice by Lizzo. Yes, I love Lizzo. Okay, Scarlett Johansson. Interesting. Right, let's move on to B. Please get your B's out. There we go, B, B, B. And let's give this a spritz. This one was definitely more divisive. Some of you really didn't like it. Some of you really did. And some of you weren't really sure what you thought. What do you think of B? Hit me with some thoughts. Now that I've sprayed it on the pointy end of my blotter, as is the correct way to do it. I like this one very much. Oh, that's good, Maddie. I'm glad that you like the cards. I think they're really great. I think they really help you think about the fragrances. And it's nice to go away and score them, right? Sarah loves B too. Lisa loves B. Susie liked B. Gavin spritzed the correct end this time. Thank you, Gavin. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Aline likes B. Stacey loves B. Svetlana's saying bubble bath. Interesting. Interesting. So we picked B because it's a wonderful example of a modern sensual fragrance based around musks. But unlike a lot of modern musks, it's not a clean or laundry-like musk. It's quite intimate, warm. It's a little bit dirty. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit filthy. Bit medicinal, but the dry down smells like how I can smell, how I think I smell fresh out of shower, clean fresh. Okay, interesting. Disappears too quickly on the skin, Camilla says. Heliotrope and almond milk, too light, but probably perfect, perfect, perfect. Powdery, I like it. Musky and hazy. It's nice as it's not too sweet. Yeah, they're quite an interesting contrast between A and B, isn't it? You've got all that sweetness of A, and then B is kind of a lot drier. Claire says this is interpreted this horribly. Carl says Parma Violets mixed with Mad Dog, 2020. Lively and relaxing at the same time. Okay, interesting. Very soapy. Lots of soapy comments. Musk can be quite soapy. Yeah, Zing is on my list. So whoever just said Zing, absolutely agree. I can certainly see it's got that sleek black leather of Zing. Zing by L'artisan. Susie says it reminds her of a holiday in Croatia, standing on the shore at sunset and smelling wild fennel. Interesting. Stewed fruits, musk and leather. Who wouldn't want to smell like that? Who wouldn't? I agree. Interesting. So Chris was saying B isn't filthy, but C is carnal. Alison says a bit chemical peel. Poison. Okay, this is really interesting comments. Really interesting. Louise says it smells like gin. Nick says cherry soap. Now we know what kind of soap Nick uses. Nick's soaping himself with cherry soap. It's almost bitter. Interesting, Mags. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to give you some hints on this one. Excuse me, I am still a bit chesty. This brand uses a lot of block neutral colours. It's a flanker to a fragrance we included in the sheep box, and it comes from a fashion brand, an American designer who studied at Parsons in New York. Interesting. So Joel said B reminded him of a cordial drink, describing it as fruity, powdery, very light and understated. Aline said she sprayed this 3 times in one day, and each time she got something very different from it. Tobacco, white flowers, lily of the valley, and fruit notes. She called it warm and cozy. Sarah described it as charcoal or midnight blue, saying it wasn't dark enough to be black, but it's darker and edgy, rebellious, but with a strange freshness to it, which I thought was a really interesting and beautiful description. Gavin said B started out light, floral, and pretty inoffensive, but as it dried down, it was more animalic and a bit skanky, which we like. So I get initially a purple fruit note, sort of like a berry, a plum note. It's a muted though, it's not vivid, it's not like a vibrant fruit note. Excuse me, I will not die live on Facebook. I'm not going to let that happen. The central theme is a musk accord, and it's quite mineral and fleshy, and it's human and it's warm. But for me, there's this really strong sense of leather, but it's like a black leather, like a kind of shiny, sleek black leather. And it's slightly spiced. There's a cumanness to it. It's a little bit armpity. There's a hint of something floral, but just a sheer gauze of flowers. It's very sensual, it's soft, it's understated. It's a silky veil of a scent. I think it's very, very, very lovely. I just keep smelling it because I enjoy it. So, let's have a look at comments. Okay, lots of people have got some ideas. We're getting lots of dirtiness. Interesting. Who's saying someone said it was the first one. Oh, Mia saying it might be the first one from the boxes that she buys. Interesting. It's good to know we found something that you love. Okay, so this one is for her Pure Musc Noir Eau de Parfum by Narciso Rodriguez. So this is the new flanker to For Her, but it's also technically a flanker to For Her Pure Musk, and it's Musc Noir. And I think I've added the pure in there myself. I don't think it is pure musk, is it? It's just Musc Noir. Sorry, my brain. So it's For Her Musc Noir Eau de Parfum. So it's a flanker to the original. It's created by a perfumer called Sonia Constant, who's been doing some really interesting stuff with brands like Jean Paul Gaultier. She even has her own brand, I believe, called Ella K, which is a really interesting brand. Anyway, and it's a flanker really in name only. A lot of the Narciso fragrances are powered by musk. They are all musky fragrances. And there was one called Pure Musk, which was a lovely, clean, floral white musk. And this is kind of the I don't know, that's like the light and shadow opposite of this. It's a dark, kind of human animalic musk that is very leathery. It's got that kind of warm sweatiness to it. And musk is really like a central theme to Narciso fragrances, in the same way that iris is to Prada, you know, and like to Guerlain it's anything sweet. It's more of an animalic musk, but it's still very sheer, very modern, very wearable. I think it's really, really beautiful. I was very taken by this fragrance. I think it just has a true sensuality to it. I know a lot of fragrances sell sex, right? But not all of them deliver it. I feel like this does. It's very, very intimate. I think it's very beautiful. So that's Pure Musk Eau de Parfum by... no, I keep saying Pure Musk. I keep getting it wrong. It is Musc Noir by... They have a lot of musk fragrances. Please don't judge me. It's Musc Noir by Narciso Rodriguez. It's £42.50 for a 13 ODP. Ignore the fact that I've mentioned the word pure in this live 12 times. Max loves Narciso, but the classical powder pink one and the other pink musk white one is my nan's favourite. I really love the Narciso, the one in the white cube. That's my favourite. Lisa said she thought it might be niche on first break. I totally see that. It feels a bit niche because it's not clean. It's a little bit challenging. Bottles are always so sleek. I love the bottles. It's gorgeous. And a lot of you have mentioned, like Alex just mentioned, it doesn't last. I think musk fragrances can be quite soft. It's meant to be more of a skin scent, but also like musk molecules can be a little bit bigger molecules that not all of us can smell. So actually sometimes, you know, some people smell more of this fragrance than others. It does smell expensive. I think it's really beautiful. I think you should wear it with a lovely black leather jacket, and I think that would be really beautiful. Christabel says, telling my husband I think it smells clean, so now our conclusion is I must be filthy. What you should tell your husband, Christabel, is that filthy people get boxes, because you just got yourself a box. DM Essential, you know how it works. Michelle says, I imagine a hot summer night, a silky purple slip dress, and a leather biker jacket. Is that your biker jacket or somebody else's, Michelle? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. Just want to know a few more details about what we're thinking. Tasteful bottle and definitely do not last long on my skin. So that is B. Who's ready for C? Not yet, because my question is, if fragrance B was an animal, what animal would it be? If fragrance B was an animal, what animal would it be? Try and say that fast. Ellie says, if you can't smell it, are you a Nos Musk? Ellie, welcome to the world of people who've won boxes. It's a very exclusive club. You can now count yourself as somebody who won a box, because that was hilarious. Thank you very much. A Black Panther. Ooh, straight in with the Panthers. Everybody's saying Panther. I'm trying to think what animal it would be for me. It's definitely, there is a cat-like quality to it, isn't there? Amy says a zebra, strikes of white musk and dark peppery scents. Interesting, I like that. I think the consensus is that it's a Black Panther. Okay, let's move on to C then. Gonna spritz this. Ooh, I gotta get it out of my box. A skunk with a horse highlighter me great. It's basically Cruella de Vil, is what we're saying. Have you seen the new Cruella movie? Sidebar. That movie is so cool. Emma Stone is serving in that movie. Let's move on to C. Let's move on to C. There you go. Let's do C. We do feel sorry for Cartier, Mags. Yeah. Although La Panthère for Cartier is still very Panthère-ish. Marta's saying for C, this fruity oody opening strange for a blue liquid. I agree. I think it's interesting that the liquid is blue. I wouldn't have picked blue. I'm just so excited for C because none of you are going to guess this. No, I don't think a single one of you is going to guess what this fragrance is. Oh, Susie Nightingale. I feel like Cruella the movie was made for you. You would love it. It's just going to be everything that you have ever dreamed of. Ever. It's brilliant. Alison says, sea is a fresh sea breeze and a pine wood. Beautiful. I love that. Louis says, sea smells like my husband is going to smell after I buy this for him. Lovely. That's funny. It's like peppery bubble gum. Interesting. Lots of pepper comments. C's a favourite. Shower gel and shampoo. Dangerous and hypnotic. Favourite from the first half. I really like it. Maybe some plum incense and leather. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it. So, fragrance C. I like this addition to the box because it's a flanker to another fragrance. I think there was another winner, Chelsea. There was 3, I think. If anyone can remember, because I can't remember, but there was definitely 3. So, yes, what I like about fragrance C is that it's a flanker to another fragrance, and oftentimes the flanker is never as good as the original, right? So, like, the sequel is never as good as the first movie. But this one is just as good, if not even better, than the fragrance that it flankerizes. And that's why we picked it, because it's a really good flanker. Nick says he thought it was Etui Noir by Merharst until I was delighted in pointing him out that it's not a 2021 release. I was delighted in that time. Yes, when you DM'd me on Instagram and said, I think it's Etui Noir, and I said, but that's not 2021 release, I did have joy in my heart, Nicholas. I did have joy in my heart. Although I can see why you think it would be Etui Noir. Spice Bomb, interesting. Smells like L'Orchestre Parfum. Lots of what I find is interesting is a lot of you are saying niche fragrances for this. And it's not. It's not a niche fragrance at all. You're all going to be so surprised. Okay, so it's a classic American designer. Everybody knows this name. The bottle has a very innovative packaging design. These are your hints, by the way. And you get more than you expect from this fragrance. I have never seen any of the Godfather movies, Jack. I'm sorry, I've never seen them. Susie would wear this, so also available as a husband. Go for it. You do you. Jurassic World is just as good as Jurassic Park, so this is the equivalent of Jurassic World. I think we're going to get into a real, like, confusing thing of movies here. So let's look at some comments. Sarah said C smelled like sea spray, hazelnuts, and lilies on first spray, saying if it was a dessert, it would be torta da nonna with biscotti on the side. Well spotted, Sarah. This does have a chestnut note in it. I know it said hazelnut, but that's not too far away from chestnut. And Crystal said it reminded her of Serge Lutens' Féminité du Bois, which we included in the Woody box. And the first image we got was of a red Christmas tree, no, a red Christmas candle smelling of warm spices and red apples surrounded by holly. And well spotted there, Crystal, because this has a red apple note. Ralph said he really liked seeing and was getting a fougere vibe. Rhonda described it as being effervescent in the top notes, drying down to something warm and salty. Have I missed something funny? Crystal is on fire tonight. Crystal is smelling sweaty sex. Your minds, you people are all amazing. All amazing people. So this is kind of starts with fresh, dewy fruit, slightly spiced. I find it a touch silvery. It's fresh, but it's got powdery soft woods underneath. A little bit of sweaty cedar. There's a warm base. It's got labdanum in there, really strong labdanum, but it's kind of like the colour and the weight is washed out of it. It's smoky, sticky, resinous, but it's not heady. It's overall light, airy quality, quite dry, but still soft. I think it's very nice. Are you ready to find out what it is? Are you ready? Okay. So this one is Impact Intense by Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, none of you guessed that. None of you guessed it was Tommy Hilfiger. I technically said it before I saw you type it, Susie, so it doesn't count. It's Tommy Hilfiger Impact Intense. Let me show you something really cool about this fragrance, if I can work it out. You unscrew this part of the lid, and you've got a little travel spray. How cool is that? So you can just pop it in your bag. You can just take the lid with you. Don't even need the fragrance, just need the lid. So this came out in 2021, OBF. I don't know why I'm bothering telling you that this evening, but it did. And this is £38.25 for a 50ml eau de parfum. I think it's better than the original Impact. I prefer it. See, you should never judge a book by its cover, and you should never judge a perfume by its brand or name or bottle, or all the things that we should clearly judge it by. Yeah, there you go. Are you surprised by that? Are you surprised? Are you surprised? This one was most excited. I was most excited about reviewing this one because I knew none of you would get it. I find it much more interesting than the original, which was a bit fresher and clearer, but still pleasant. It's a very soft, beautifully soft woody fragrance that makes an impact. See what I did there? See what I did there? Feels very refined. Nothing about it is particularly unusual, but it's a nice thing done very, very well. It's very well considered. It's fresh, silvery, spicy opening, the powdery woodiness, that pale resinous labdanum. It feels like it could have been really generic if it weren't for how carefully it was composed. I think it's brilliant. I'm a big fan. Big fan of this. So there you go. This is why we do this, because you may look at this and think, Tommy Hilfiger is not really a brand that I go for normally. And here you are, a fragrance that you love. As Lynn says, she is shook. I am shooketh. You are all shooketh. There we go. I'm very excited about this. Sue says, I reckon you could have quoted us it was £120 a bottle and I'd have believed it. Absolutely. What I will say is it's £38.25 a bottle, but I'll charge you £120 and I'll just pocket the extra if that's all right. Yeah? Is that okay? Good. It's my birthday coming up, so yeah. I need to have some birthday money. Yeah. I don't own any either, Crystal. I do not own a single Tommy Hilfiger fragrance other than this one now, which is very, very lovely. So yeah, shook. The bottle is a bit bizarre, but you do get, on some sizes, not all sizes, the little spray. So this is the biggest size. It's heat-proof scent. Interesting, Max. I like that description, it being heat-proof. It's woody fragrances work really well in summer, I find, because they have that spiciness that I think that just seems perfect. So there you go. That is Impact Intense Eau de Parfum by Tommy Hilfiger. It's £38.25 for a 50ml. It's a flanker to the original Impact. Has a cool bottle. Yeah, there you go. It is an Eau de Parfum, Sean. Yeah, EDP. He says, yes, it is. It is Eau de Parfum. Yeah. Thanks, Susie. I appreciate it. I'll just buy myself 10 more of these shirts. When's my birthday? My birthday is on the 23rd of June, so it will be the day after the reveal. Should we do a Thomas birthday code? Absolutely. Yes, I think we should. Because it coincides nicely with the next reveal, because it's on the 23rd of June and the 24th is the next reveal. So there we go. There we go. Is it aimed at males? Yes, it is. It is a masculine fragrance, but I think, as we all know, if you like it, you wear it. And I don't think it would smell bad on a lady at all. I think it would be fabulous. Just Pugsy's having zoomies, guys. He's having zoomies. I think he may have just had a bath. So I think that's why he's having zoomies. Okay. It's the day after your birthday. Are you serious, Gavin? You serious? Wow. We should have a birthday party, Gavin. Okay. Yes for the code. The code will be Thomas is turning 23. Because that's true. And if anybody says otherwise, I will be very angry. Okay. Moving on to D then, because as you know, I take hours to move on. Let's go. I was going to ask you a question about this, but I'm going to not do that because I want to move on. Sorry. My house, my rules. Oh my God, did I just reveal the fragrance bags? I think my wife just... Ignore that. I was getting overexcited. I blame Chelsea for mentioning the birthday code. Okay, moving on to fragrance D that I may have just accidentally shown everybody. Lol. This is D. Let's spritz this one. What do we think of D? I think D was getting as much love as A. Perfect for this weather, no? No, it didn't happen. You didn't see anything, Susie, because nothing was there. Ignore it. As Crystal says, ignore that. Nobody knows what's going on. It's all right. I feel like today is just chaos. I feel like everything about today is chaos. Kirsten says, D smells like loo cleaner. Seems Nine Straw has a bit. So at least I can dispense with the trimmers. So bonus. For that positive attitude, Kirsten, I'm going to give you a box. Because that also made me chuckle. Because I think loo cleaner is pretty much a vibe. Gavin says, lovely lemon pledge note. Beachy uplifting. Smells like blue curacao. Curacao. I don't know how to say that. D is very easy. Ben says it's his fave. Smells like lemon soap. Yeah, get that. Totally big vibes. Big lemon soap vibes. And of course, none of you know what this is because I didn't just hold it in front of the camera. Oh my God. Today, what a day. I blame my shirt. My shirt is just completely sending me crazy today. Fizzy citrus smells very floor cleaner. So we're getting lots of kind of like functional comments, like it's a functional fragrance. So seeing as we're heading into summer, we wanted to include a new launch that had beach vibes. So this is it. This is wonderfully, wonderfully beachy and we're into it. Hints. This is another flanker and it's a flanker to a fragrance we included in our fruity box. If you were here first, it's a different shade of blue and not a deeper shade of blue. A little steps reference there for those of you who are only 23 years of age, as I am. Hailey Bieber is the face of the fragrance. Fun fact, I, whilst researching this, learned that there was a person called Hailey Bieber. Did not know that until now. So comments. Claire said D was her favourite. She said it was juicy, Sprite, 7-Up, zingy and bright, calling it the perfect garden party fragrance. And George called it a sweet orange fizzy drink, sparkling and fresh, saying it was like an easy sunny day. Blue sky, white clouds, green grass and hanging laundry. I think that's lovely. Talker Review said that it was very similar to Furniture Polish, but then changed to one of their favourites. Interesting. I watched your guys' live stream last night. I found it really interesting. Thought your observations were very on point in some areas, and I like the way you guys kind of talk about fragrance. Okay, just catching up. D smells exactly like that bottle you just didn't show everybody. I don't know what you're talking about, Nick. Sorry, Nick, but you're not making any sense. You okay, Nick? You're just not making any sense then. Okay, fine. It's because I showed you the bottle, didn't I? Right, it's a clear, transparent fruit, slightly tropical vibes, turquoise blue waters. Ooh, there's another hint. Very fancy bikinis with gold accents. White flowers dipped in salt water. Aquatic but more fresh, airy. Fresh mineral air, gauzy white musks and transparent woods. Crystal clear. It's very light. I feel like this is the perfect thing for summer when you don't know what to wear. So I'm just going to reveal it because we all know what happened about 2 minutes ago. I'm not gaslighting Nick. It was right. I showed everybody the bottle. So this one is Dylan Turquoise by Versace. Not Versace, not Versace, Versace. There you go. And it's got like, Versace written on it in kind of cool writing. Let me see if I can show you that. There you go. There you go. I think it's a gorgeous summer scent and another example of Versace upping their game. Dylan Blue was a lovely kind of chilled, icy berry thing, which had a little bit of shampoo vibes. This is kind of a more beachy, light, airy, musky, white musky, floral type thing. It's got a lovely guava note in it, just in time for summer 2021, if we're allowed a summer. Let's hope we can all go to the beach if we're allowed. But seriously, this is a really refreshing floral aquatic that does that whole laying on the beach under the sun whilst wearing Escentual's Factor 50 SPF. Thank you. Available on our website now. In a beautiful way. Also, have you guys seen that amazing campaign that Escentual are doing about SPF for kids on free school meals? It is awesome. Okay, Fragrance D was a supermodel. Who would it be? And this is where we will see if people will say the right supermodels, because they can only be from the 90s. That is the rule. I'm sorry. Ooh, Gavin's already spending his pretty pennies. It goes into nothingness. Yeah, it does. It just goes very like white musky. I see that. I think it's nice. I love that kind of like the urn bottle that you get with this as well. Scary Spice is not a supermodel, but she should be. Naomi Campbell, the best of all the supermodels, right? I love Naomi Campbell. Cindy Crawford, yeah. Linda Evangelista, maybe. Basically anyone that's in the George Michael's Too Funky video, which is George Michael's best song. I will fight anybody, and I'm sure Chelsea will back me up here that Too Funky is George Michael's best song. Kate Moss, obvs, yeah. Christy Brinkley, yeah. Yeah. These are all supermodels on the approved list of supermodels. Okay, let's do a quick recap. So, our first fragrance A was the wonderful, joyful, gorgeous, fruity, floral, vanilla-y, resinous, beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous party fragrance that is I Want Chew by Jimmy Choo. This one is £38.25 for 40ml eau de parfum. Has notes of mandarin juice, velvet peach, red spider lily, jasmine sambac, vanilla and benzoin. Then we had B, which was our Narciso Musc Noir. No pure musk. Ignore me. My shirt is driving me crazy today. £42.50 for 30ml eau de parfum. Has notes of juicy plum, heliotrope, musk, leather and suede. Then we had C, which was the big surprise, which was our Tommy Hilfiger Impact Intense, which is £38.25 for 50ml EDP. It has notes of red apple, elemi, which is kind of like a resin, chestnut, labdanum, cardamom, tonka bean, and akigala wood. Akigala wood is a aroma chemical that smells like patchouli, but a very, very clean patchouli. Oh, we have one more box. Do we have one more box? We have one more box. Okay, I'm going to challenge you all now to say something funny, and who makes me laugh gets a box. And then the last one is our Dylan Turquoise by... Oh, get the right one right. Dylan Turquoise by Versace, Versace, however you want to say it, which has got notes of mandarin essence, lemon essence, pink pepper, blackcurrant bud absolute, which we talked about in the fruity box, if you remember our imitation woman from Amouage, jasmine, guava, freesia, clearwood, woods, and musk. £48 for 30ml eau de toilette. There you go. Gavin saying I haven't won one this month, which is odd. You can't win every month, Gavin, even though evidence is that you have won every month. Definitely Faith is Mr. Michael's best. I just don't know. For me, it's either George Michael songs ranked in order, Too Funky, Freedom, Outside, and then Fast Love, maybe. Okay, now you're all just putting filthy things in the chat just to make me laugh. That was a really dumb idea. I'm just laughing at Anderson. Oh, Susie, you're not to bring those up. That's naughty. Novelty shaped lollies in Florence. As A was Jimmy Choo, I want you. Knock knock, who's there? Europe, Europe, who? I'm not a poo, kid joke. Okay, Rhonda, I do like that. That is my favourite. Knock knock. Nigel, knock knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
I'm not a poo. Okay, so box goes to Rhonda for making me do that joke. David saying, has it started yet? Very funny. Steamy pants with George Michael. Okay. Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us and for putting up with our technical difficulties and me accidentally revealing one of the fragrances out of excitement a few minutes early. Outside is a banger, Nicola. I agree. Carl, I'm not reading that out loud. I'm a professional. I cannot say that. So we'll reveal the next 4 fragrances on the 24th of June on Thursday at 8 p.m. That is the day after my birthday. I will be in a very good mood because my husband will have spoiled me for my birthday. He's not looking at me. The solar box is on sale now, and that will be on sale until the 5th of July. What I will say to you now, dear Essential Scents people who I love very much, don't and ah about the box. If you want to get the box, get it now, because I know there are a lot of people who regret not getting the box. It's a really good way of exploring. Even if you don't think that you'll like the genre, it's worth trying. Obviously, if you don't want to get the box, don't get the box. No one's going to attack you for that. I mean, personally, I won't do that. But try and get it now because you don't want to miss out. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Thanks, Chelsea, for kicking this off. I hope you enjoyed your wine. I'm sad that I didn't get to do this with you. And thank you, Alison. Thank you. Yes, my 23rd birthday is coming in a couple of weeks. And we might have a code for that. Ooh, exciting. Right. Have a good evening, everybody. Goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I promise not to reveal fragrances by mistake again. Bye.